Let's crack 9th and 10th CBSE. Hello everyone, how are you all? Let's crack 9th and 10th CBSE with India's largest learning platform Unacademy. Crack all the CBSE exams with us. All the top educators are going to teach you the quality content and you are going to have a great learning experience. Okay, so कैसे चल रहा है? 3 days onwards you people are attending all the tests and all, so hope you liked this type of series. So just नीचे कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख दो कि ऐसे सीरीज और चाहिए क्या क्या, और what are the additional things you want to do, so what are the different types of questions you want. You just go for Super 30 series and this is the last day of this examination series. So I am coming with more and more small topics in a detailed manner. So that is the upcoming series. So उसके बारे में भी हम और एक अनाउंसमेंट करके उसमें बताएंगे पूरा अच्छी तरह से. आज हम स्फेरिकल लेंसेज के बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. Related to this, you have to write down the test in that Telegram series. Okay, in the Telegram I will send you the question paper. Okay, so चलो start करते हैं. So hello my dear scholars, I am G. Vijay Manorama. As teaching is my passion, I am here. You can find more about me at the rate of Manuvedam 7472. Here it is a super short introduction about me. Let's crack 10 CBSE by using the referral code VMCBSE. By using the referral code VMCBSE. Here it is a super short introduction about me. Crack all the CBSE exams with India's largest learning platform. For that you need to take the Plus subscription. If you take the Plus subscription, you will get unlimited live and recorded courses from India's best educators. इंडिया के सारे बड़े बड़े एजुकेटर्स जो कि पूरा ऑल इंडिया रैंकर्स हैं, ऐसे more than 150 top educators are there, those who are going to teach you in this platform. Okay, so India's best educators से अगर आपको पढ़ना है तो सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लो. सब्सक्रिप्शन लेने से कौन कौन से फ़ायदे, इकोनॉमिकली तो बहुत कम है सब्सक्रिप्शन, तो और कौन कौन से फ़ायदे हैं. डेली लाइव क्लासेस चलते हैं. यू कैन चैट विद द एजुकेटर्स, यू कैन एंगेज इन द डिस्कशंस, यू कैन आस्क योर डाउट्स, you can answer in the poll while the class is going on. Okay, then and there itself you can clear all your doubts. Next है live tests and quizzes. It will evaluate your preparation with regular mock tests and quizzes, and it will give you a detailed analysis of your performance, that where you are weak, what are the mistakes you have done. Okay, what are the mistakes you have done, these all things you will get then and there itself in the form of an analysis. So that analysis will give you a very great help to identify your strong areas and weak areas, so that where you need to concentrate to score A1. These all things you can understand. This is the very good benefit. Another is structured courses. These structured courses were designed in such a manner that it will help you for the examination syllabus. It will cover whole examination syllabus and it is going to help you for your examinations. Okay, next one is unlimited access. With one subscription you can go with all the live and recorded classes of all the subjects, not only one subject, all the subjects you can just learn. Okay, so when subscription they'll ask the referral code, so you have to just फिल देयर VMCBSE को अप्लाई करना है. अप्लाई करने से आपका अमाउंट 10% का आपको रिडक्शन, इंस्टेंट रिडक्शन गिफ्ट आपको मिलेगा. जब आपको इंस्टेंट रिडक्शन गिफ्ट मिलेगा तो 12 मंथ्स का ऑप्शन अच्छा है अभी 13,500, 24 मंथ्स का 22,500, 36 मंथ्स का 28,800 रुपीज़. ओके, ये जो 1 मंथ का और 6 मंथ्स का है ये सारे क्रैश कोर्सेज के लिए अटेंड कर सकते हो. लेकिन इससे अच्छा है 12 मंथ्स का अगर कोर्स रहेगा तो आप लोग को लगेगा अभी 6 मंथ्स ही बाकी है मैडम, क्यों आप 12 मंथ्स का बोल रहे हो. 12 मंथ्स के 6 मंथ्स का एग्ज़ाम होने के बाद वो वेस्ट नहीं होगा, कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो आप 11th में. अगर आप 11th में हो तो 12th का कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो, 10th में हो तो 11th का कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो. सो यू कैन कंटिन्यू विथ योर 10th एंड 11th ऑल्सो विद दिस 12 मंथ्स कोर्स. सो अच्छा है ना ऑप्शन. सो अभी तक तो स्पेशल क्लासेस आप अटेंड कर रहे हो, फ्री क्लासेस, स्पेशल क्लासेस आप अटेंड कर रहे हो. अभी सितंबर होने को है खत्म होने को है, तो नाउ यू मस्ट बी वेरी सीरियस अबाउट योर स्टडीज. Okay, start studying the live classes from India's top educators. These are few of the top educators who are teaching this platform. The comprehensive syllabus of mathematics, social sciences, Hindi, English, science, which is included with physics, chemistry and bio. We are in touch with Telegram app also. Quest and CBSE आप लोग को पता है, जहाँ मैं क्वेश्चन पेपर दे रही हूँ. ओके, सो यहाँ टेलीग्राम ऐप आपको इंस्टॉल करना है. दिस लिंक यू हैव टू टाइप द लिंक इन द URL so that you can just join us and you will get all the updates. अनअकैडमी ऐप आपको इंस्टॉल करना है. इंस्टॉल करने के बाद CBSE गोल्ड 10 करेंगे. उसके बाद गेट सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना है VM CBSE डाल के. ओके, तो टेलीग्राम टेस्ट सीरीज फिजिक्स का आज 4th पार्ट है. पार्ट 4 है अभी. इसमें हम स्फेरिकल लेंसेज के बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. तो दिस इज द पार्ट 19 सितंबर सैटरडे. स्फेरिकल लेंसेज अभी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे इसी चैनल पे, लेट्स क्रैक 9th and 10th CBSE में. टेस्ट पेपर मैं दूंगी आपको टेलीग्राम ऐप पे 3 o'clock को. उसके बाद सॉल्यूशंस डिस्कस करेंगे 7 o'clock को अनअकैडमी ऐप पर. ओके, so spherical lenses. So what are these spherical lenses? What takes place? Spherical lenses में क्या होता है? In the spherical lenses, refraction takes place. What takes place? Refraction. What is refraction of light? From there we are going to read now. So what is refraction of light? Write down in the chat box. What is refraction of light? The change in the direction of light when it passes from one medium to another medium obliquely with an angle. Obliquely का मतलब होता है with an angle. It is called as refraction of light. Okay, when a light ray, as we all know that light ray travels in a straight line. So अगर if any transparent medium or translucent medium it comes, it has to bend. Okay, and again it will come out. So this bending of light is due to the speed of the light which it changes when it is entering from one medium to another medium. So this speed of the light, what happens to this speed of the light, why it is bending, these all things only we are going to learn now. So for refraction of light we need two mediums. For refraction of light we need two mediums, medium 1 and medium 2. Okay, so now tell me, what is refraction of the light? The change in the direction of light when it is passing through one medium to another medium obliquely. When it is passing from one medium to another medium obliquely, then this bending takes place. Okay, so here this is the rarer medium and this is the denser medium. When the light ray is passing from rarer medium to dense, sorry, this is not the denser. When a light ray is passing from rarer medium to denser medium. When a light ray is passing from rarer medium to denser medium, so it will bend towards the normal. This is the normal, a 90 degrees angle which we can draw, that is only called as normal. So this is the light ray when it is entering from rarer medium to denser medium, it will bend towards the normal. Here the refraction took place. What took place? Refraction took place. So it bent towards the normal. After bending, when it is coming out, light has to travel like this. Light actually ऐसे travel करना चाहिए. लेकिन what happened here? As on the way of the light, this glass slab came. That's why the speed of the light reduced and it bent towards the normal. After that again light will not stop there, as it is a transparent medium. The light came out. Okay, the light came out, that is only called as emergent ray. Okay, so what are these causes of refraction? If you see, change in the speed of light when it passes from one medium to another medium. Light waves travel faster in air but slower in the glass. This is one of the reasons. The greater the difference in the speed of the light in the two media, the greater will be the amount of refraction. Okay, greater will be the amount of refraction. Next one is, as the speed of the light decreases, wavelength increases. As the speed of the light is decreasing when it is passing from one medium to another medium, it is decreasing. The speed of the light is decreasing. It means what is, as the speed of the light decreases, wavelength also decreases. Speed of the light is decreasing, wavelength also decreasing. But frequency will remain constant. Frequency will remain constant. Okay. The frequency remains constant, but speed and wavelength of the light changes. Speed and wavelength changes. So suppose here you see, that's what we have said now, glass slab. What is this? Glass slab. This glass slab is a denser medium. When a light ray is passing from rarer medium to denser medium, when it is telling, so this actually the light ray should pass like this, but the speed of the light decreased when it has entered into this glass block. Okay, glass slab. So speed of the light when it is reduced, it will pass out and it is coming out. This is only called as emergent light ray. So this shift is called as lateral displacement. What is it called as? Lateral displacement. This we show with D. Okay, so this is called as incident light ray. This generally they give for in the board exam, they are giving for label diagram 3 marks question, it is coming. So that's why what is lateral displacement you must remember. So what happens here? So this is called as incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray. Okay, so air is a rarer medium, this is a denser medium. Glass slab is a denser medium. Okay, so when it came out like this, so the difference here, a 90 degrees angle if we draw, that difference is only called as lateral displacement. So the perpendicular shift in the path of the incident ray while emerging out of the rectangular glass slab is called as lateral displacement. So what are the characteristics here? This lateral displacement increases with the increase in the angle of incidence. This increase, a lateral displacement increases with the increase in the thickness of the glass slab. It is thick or thin, based on that also it, that is also factors. Thick or thin also a factor. Okay, so increase in the lateral displacement. Next one is increases with the increase in the optical density of the glass slab. Optical density of the glass slab also depends on that. So what are the three things? Increases with the increase in the angle of incidence, increases with the increase in the thickness of optical slab, increases with the increase in the optical density of the slab. Okay, so now come to the laws of refraction. As laws of reflection are there are two laws of refraction also there. Why I did not why I am telling here, when madam you might have think that madam you have given the refraction, what is this, spherical lenses, the heading you have given, but you are telling about refraction. Okay, as in the lenses refraction only takes place, so for that you need to understand what are the laws of refraction. Okay, it was given by Snell. Okay, so incident light ray, refracted ray and normal, all the three lie on the separating surface of the two media at the point of incidence. All the three lie on the same plane. All the three lie on the same plane. This is angle of incident ray, normal and refracted ray. All the three lie on the same plane. Okay, next one is second law is ratio of the sine angle of incidence, ratio of the sine angle of incidence and ratio of and sine angle of refraction is always constant for a given pair of media. Suppose this is the rarer medium, this is the denser medium. So light ray is passing from rarer medium to denser medium. So speed of the light decreased. That's why it went towards the normal. So the ratio of the sine angle of incidence to the sine angle of refraction is always constant for a given pair of media. So this law is also known as Snell's law. What is this law called as? Snell's law. So that only called as refractive index. Okay. So n is equal to sin I by sin R. Okay. So refractive index and speed of the light. What happens here? So that only we write it as n equal to c by v. Okay. So the refractive index, the extent of the change in direction that takes place in a given pair of media, is expressed in terms of refractive index. Okay. So the extent of the change in direction that takes place in the given pair of media, that is expressed in the form of refractive index. So that only we write it as mu from one medium to another medium, speed mu2 by mu1 equal to sin I by sin r. Okay. So that only refractive index of medium 2, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1 means here that is vice versa, speed of the light in medium 1 with respect to the medium 2. Okay, that only we write it as formula n21. N is the refractive index. Okay, index of refractive index. N also we write, mu also we write. Okay, refractive index. Okay, so that only in the form of formula. Opposite also true, refractive index of the medium 1 with respect to 2. So if we are speaking about refractive index of medium 2, so from other side also the light will pass, no? From 1 to 2, 2 to 1 also light ray can pass. Okay, so refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2 equal to speed of the light in medium 2 by speed of the light in medium 1. Okay, so these formulas you need to remember. What are the terms related to the spherical lenses? What are the spherical lenses? So here one more thing I forget. Principle of reversibility also we have in this. Refractive index and speed of the light, how we write? Mu is equal to c by v, or else n equal to c by v. This is about the refractive index. So principle of reversibility, when the final path of the ray of the light after many number of reflections and refractions is reversed, the ray of light retraced back to its entire path. 1 to 2 equal to 1 by 2 to 1. Okay, that only we write it as 1 to 2 into and 2 to 1 equal to 1. Okay, so the ray of light retraces back its entire path. So this is called as principle of reversibility. What is it called as? Principle of reversibility of light. Okay, principle of reversibility of light. Here if you see, this is called as convex lens, this is called as concave lens. If you hold the hands like this, it will show like convex lens. If you keep the hand like this, it will show like concave lens. Okay, so this is first lens, this is second lens. So focal length of this, how we consider? Spherical, no? From a sphere, these two pieces we got. Here also two spheres are present. Here also two spheres are present. So here it is very big sphere. This is not the cut place actually. It should extend more. Okay. So this is the optical center. For that, this is the focus. Two focus are there, as both are transparent mediums. Two center of curvatures are there. Two focal lengths are there. Everything is 2 to 2 2. Okay. So only the optical center is 1. Principal axis is 1. So this point is called as optical center. Same like mirrors only. The imaginary line which is passing through all the pole and center of curvature, focus and all, that is called as principal axis. And here where the light rays will converge. Okay, this, suppose this R is a light ray, it is passing like this. It will converge at this point. Converge at this point. That's why it is called as converging lens. Which lens it is called as? Converging. It is called as converging lens. Here the light rays are coming like this and they are diverging. That's why concave lens is called as diverging lens. Okay, concave lens is called as diverging lens. Okay. So now come to the ray diagrams of this formation of different types of ray diagrams. So here the similarity you might have observed, concave mirror and convex lens shows the same properties of the images which forms in the when the object is kept in different positions. Next one is convex mirror and concave lens. These two also shows the same properties of the images which were formed. Okay, suppose for example you might have see here, if the object is kept in between optical center and focus. Okay, in the case of concave mirror, if the object is kept in between pole and focus, we say. Okay, so like that, only this pole and optical center are the two different terms, remaining all are same. Focus, focus, virtual and direct, everything is same to same. Okay, so here these are the convex lens. Summary, let us see. Summary, if you see, we will understand. In all the other cases, the images found are real and inverted. Okay, only in one case, virtual and direct image is formed. That is also enlarged image is formed. On the same side, it will form. So all the characteristics are different because the object is placed in between the optical center and focus. If the object is kept in between optical center and focus, the image is virtual and direct, and enlarged image will form. Okay, next one is concave lens. Concave lens, if you see nature position, only two different ray diagrams will form in this case, because in all the other convex lens, if you see, different positions are there. Here wherever you keep concave lens, wherever you keep the object, it will form diminished image only. छोटा सा इमेज फॉर्म होता है कॉन्केव लेंस के कॉन्केव लेंस में कहीं पे भी रखो ऑब्जेक्ट, कहीं पे भी रखो, इमेज बहुत छोटा ही फॉर्म होता है देन कंपैरेटिव टू द ऑब्जेक्ट. वेर एज कॉन्वेक्स लेंस में देखो डिफरेंट पोजिशंस, इट हैज डिफरेंट पोजिशंस ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट, डिफरेंट पोजिशंस ऑफ द इमेज. अलग अलग प्लेसेस में अलग अलग तरह के इमेजेस फॉर्म होते हैं, लेकिन क्या हुआ, सबका एक ही है, रियल एंड इन्वर्टेड इमेज फॉर्म होता है. ऑल except one case is virtual and erect. Okay, magnified. Here it is formed in magnified as well as diminished. All varieties of images were formed here in the case of convex lens, as like that only concave mirror. So यहाँ देखने से concave lens में जहाँ पे भी रखो ऑब्जेक्ट, इमेज तो बहुत छोटा ही फॉर्म होता है उसका, वर्चुअल एंड डायरेक्ट डिमिनिश्ड. सो विद दिस द लेंस फॉर्मूला आल्सो वी हैव. व्हाट इज द लेंस फॉर्मूला? 1 by v minus 1 by u. It is the lens formula also. It is the relation. It is the relation given between the focal length, object distance and image distance. Okay, lens formula and magnification. It is the relation between the focal length, object distance and image distance. So magnification also we have, which size of image is formed, how it is forming, those all things we can identify with the magnification only. So here the minus symbol is there. No, याद रखो ये वाला फॉर्मूला कंफ्यूज मत होना, यहाँ माइनस है इसलिए मैग्निफिकेशन फॉर्मूला में माइनस नहीं रहेगा. मिरर फॉर्मूला में प्लस है इसलिए मैग्निफिकेशन में नहीं रहेगा, मैग्निफिकेशन में नो. ओके, नेगेटिव देते हैं मैग्निफिकेशन का. मिरर का है ये. लेंस का क्या होता है? लेंस का मिरर फॉर्मूला में माइनस लेंस फॉर्मूला में माइनस रहता है, नेगेटिव साइन, बट मैग्निफिकेशन देयर इज नो माइनस. m is equal to v by u. Okay, that only we can write it as m is equal to v by u equal to hi by ho also. Height of the image, height of the object. Because most of the cases height of the objects they give, they ask to find out the height of the image also. Okay. So here in this case also, in the concave and convex mirrors also, you will have all the same like that mirror formulas only. Principal focus, principal focus, aperture. Aperture is the effective diameter of the circular outline of a spherical lens is called as aperture. Okay, this part is called as. If you are keeping the object this side, it is the reflecting surface, refracting surface. If the object is kept this side, that is the refracting surface. Okay. So what is aperture? The effective diameter of a circular outline of a spherical lens is called as aperture. Okay. It also has the focal length, focal plane, focal length of the lens, everything you can find here. Okay. So now the very important part of this chapter, that is only sign convention. Sign convention, if you see, everything is as in the mirrors we said pole. Here it is optical center. Okay, every measurement is from this only. Okay, every measurement is from this only. Optical center, it is optical center. Here also it has focal length f1. Here also focal length 2. So incident light ray, if any object is kept above the principal axis, height of the object above the principal axis, it will be focus. Below the principal axis, everything will be negative. Okay, above the principal axis it is positive. So here it is focus, here it is object. So anywhere you can keep, already ray diagrams we have gone through, no? Anywhere you can keep. Only the sign convention which you have to understand is along with the incident light ray. Okay, along with the incident light ray, if anything is going, it is positive. Okay, below against the incident light ray, if anything is going, that is negative. Okay, height of the object is always positive. Below the principal axis is always negative, because objects we won't keep below the principal axis. Okay, in few cases it happens, but here it is not. Okay, so above the principal axis, height of the object is always positive. Below the principal axis, height of the image is always negative. Along with the incident light ray, everything is positive. Against the light ray, it is negative. So that generally we observe in the concave mirror mode. If you see here, it is a diverging, it is a converging. Convex mirror is a converging mirror, and concave mirror is a diverging mirror. Convex mirror is a converging mirror. So यहाँ क्या होता है, light ray, it will diverge. If the light ray is coming like this, it will diverge, and okay, and another light ray will pass like this from the center of curvature. Mouse I am writing. So wherever these two light rays will intersect, they are only called as, there only the image is formed. Okay, there only the image is formed, where two light rays will intersect. Okay, so that only with the sign convention, if you understand, above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. Along with the incident light ray, it is positive. Against the light ray, it is negative. So here also the focal length, object distance and image distance you can. Object distance is always negative. From here we measure. Image distance is positive. Focal length is also positive. If virtual and direct image is forming, it is negative. Real and inverted, if it is forming, those all things are positive, because here only it is forming. Okay, here also virtual and direct it is forming. So against this, like this we will measure. Okay, like this we will measure. That's why everything will be negative here in the case of concave mirror. Okay, so next part is power of the lens. What is the power of the lens? It is the measure of the degree of convergence or divergence of the light rays. How the ability of a lens to converge or diverge the light rays is called as power of the lens. The reciprocal of the focal length of the lens is in meters. Okay, the reciprocal of the focal length is of the lens is also called as power. Reciprocal also. Okay, it is also defined as the reciprocal of the focal length. Reciprocal of the focal length is also called as power of lens because the formula is P is equal to 1 by F. That F is always in meters. P means power, the symbol is F means focal length. Okay. So that ability to converge or diverge the light rays is called as power of that particular lens. So what is the SI unit? SI unit of that is diopter. Diopter meter. Diopter it is. So that one diopter is equal to 1 by F, that is in meters. Okay. So F is expressed in meters, then the power is expressed in diopter. So diopter is the power of the lens whose focal length is 1 meter. If the focal length is in centimeters, then it is power is equal to 100 by F in centimeters. Okay, F in centimeters if it is 100 in centimeters if it is given. So for concave lens, power and focal length are negative. Concave lens, concave lens, the focal length and the power are नेगेटिव. कॉन्केव लेंस पावर एंड फोकल लेंथ आर नेगेटिव. सो कॉन्वेक्स मिरर का क्या हो गया? कॉन्वेक्स मिरर फोकल लेंथ एंड पावर आर पॉजिटिव. ओके. So eye testing, whenever you go to eye testing, they test with this. So what they give? They'll give you spectacles based on the report which was given. So the unit of the power of the lens is diopter. It is measured with the instrument called as diopter meter. So the focal length of convex lens is positive. So power is also positive. The focal length of concave lens is negative. So the power is also negative. Okay, so power of combination of lenses, when two or more thin lenses are used to combine the equivalent focal length. Okay, the equivalent focal length and the power of combination is calculated as P is equal to P1 plus P2 we can do, or else focal length you can combine 1 by F equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. Okay, so suppose for example here it is given the magnification of lenses also it is combined. Okay, so the power of combination of lenses, how do we measure? If a number of lenses are placed in close contact, then the power of the combination of lenses is equal to the algebraical sum of the power of the individual lenses. That only P equal to P1 plus P2. If you have to combine the focal length, that is reciprocal, no? Focal length is power का reciprocal होता है, इसलिए 1 by F equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. Okay, so magnification of the lens of the combination M equal to M1 into M2 into, like that you have to take the products of that. So suppose here if you see plus 4D convex lens का power है और concave lens का power है minus 10D, तो क्या होगा उसका resultant power 4 minus 10 minus 6. Okay, minus 6 अगर आया है, power is minus 6, so which lens it is? Combined, combination, power of combination of lenses, no, 2 we have taken. So focal length of the combination also you have to take. Okay. So if you are getting the power and focal length in negative, it is a concave lens. If both are getting as positive, it is a convex lens. So that you need to remember. So once you revise whole chapter, I have whole refraction part, I have revised once already. So many videos we have done regarding this and all. So that's why I have revised it completely, as tomorrow you are going to write down 3 o'clock you are going to write down the test on this. That's why I have revised it completely. I have not gone deep into that because already we have done many times. So once one revision will help you. रिविजन एक बार रिविजन देख के एग्जाम लिखेंगे अगर आप सोचेंगे तो वो बहुत गलत बात है. सारे मेरे जो पुराने वीडियोस है, एक बार देख लो पुराने वीडियोस, आपको बहुत अच्छा नॉलेज होगा। बहुत डिटेल्ड मैनर में मैंने सब कुछ पढ़ाया है। तो ऑब्जेक्टिव सीरीज और क्वेश्चन बैंक की सीरीज मैंने ऑल द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस, इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस मैंने ऑलरेडी एक बार किया है। तो उसके सारे पूरा प्लेलिस्ट बना हुआ है, नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में आपको मिलेगा। नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में फीडबैक फॉर्म भी है, वो भी फिल कर लो, वो भी फिल कर दो एक बार। और पूरा प्लेलिस्ट एक बार एक के बाद एक डेली इफ यू सी, दैट इज नॉट अ बिग वीडियोस, वेरी स्मॉल वीडियोस, शॉर्ट टाइनी वीडियोस आई हैव डन। सो वंस यू गो विथ इट, एंड सुपर 30 की जो सीरीज चल रही है उसको भी फॉलो करो। ओके, सो बहुत सारे इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस, अराउंड 1000 क्वेश्चन, 1000 का एक सीरीज स्टार्ट कर देना चाहिए था। हाँ, अभी बाद में वो भी शुरू होगा। सो जस्ट फॉलो मी, go to my profile in the Unacademy app, Vijaya Manorama Govindu. Go to my profile, follow me there, watch my videos. So many quizzes I have conducted, so many series I have conducted. So just go and watch each and every video. ओके, सो जितनी बार भी आप वॉच कर सकते हो, सो कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है। सो छोटे छोटे वीडियो से जस्ट गो फॉर इट। ओके, अनअकैडमी ऐप आपको इंस्टॉल करना है, वहाँ सीबीएसई क्लास 10th गोल करो एंड सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लो वीएम सीबीएसई डाल के। वीएम सीबीएसई मेरा कोड है। ये 1 मंथ, 6 मंथ, 12 मंथ, 24 मंथ, 36 मंथ का सब्सक्रिप्शन है। वीएम सीबीएसई अगर कोड यूज़ करोगे तो इंस्टेंटली 10% का रिडक्शन मिलेगा। इंडिया के टॉप एजुकेटर्स आपको पढ़ाएंगे इस प्लेटफॉर्म में, आपको बहुत अच्छा स्टफ मिलने वाला है। सो जिसने भी अभी तक सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं लिया, जस्ट गो फॉर 12 मंथ सब्सक्रिप्शन। 12 मंथ सब्सक्रिप्शन बहुत अच्छा है। आपका 10th क्लास के एग्जाम्स होने के बाद भी आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हो, 11th क्लास का भी चलेगा। तो टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होगा। हर दिन आप तो फ़ोन में लगे रहते हो, थोड़ा पढ़ाई भी कर लो, अच्छा है ना। सो स्टार्ट योर डे विथ अ डिटर्मिनेशन एंड गो टू बेड विथ अ सेटिस्फैक्शन दैट आज कुछ सीखा। तो होप यू लाइक इट दिस टेस्ट सीरीज, होप यू लाइक इट दिस सेशन। सारे लाइक करो, जितना ज़्यादा हो सके अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करो। ओके, सो आपको बहुत अच्छा नॉलेज मिलेगा। ये पूरा रिवीजन है। कल 3 o'clock को टेस्ट सीरीज आप एक बार लिख लो तो आपका बहुत अच्छा आइडिया आ जाएगा। उसके सॉल्यूशंस भी मैं डिस्कस करूंगी 7 o'clock को अनअकैडमी ऐप पर, वहाँ पे आ जाओ। तो जस्ट सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल, लेट्स क्रैक 9th and 10th CBSE, hit the bell icon for all the notifications. Thank you one and all.